together for him.
Continue. Yes. Continue.
And his opponent, your home team side, in the red corner, he was the 2006 Commonwealth bronze medalist from the very famous Bhiwani Brigade. Please put it together for Jitender, the Haryana Hammer Kumar.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the start virtually of our first bout here tonight. And of course, we did mention this earlier, but Ravi, in fact, you mentioned this earlier, that there's a distinct advantage enjoyed by Venky's Mumbai fighters, because they are a bout or two ahead even before the action started. That's because, unfortunately, Fernando Martinez could not qualify in time for the LA Matadors. The Argentinian will have to wait till January when he can officially represent them. And this bout, therefore, will go Venky's Mumbai fighters' way. And what we're seeing really is supposed to be an exhibition fight to just start things out, warm things up, Ravi. Yet, of course, a wonderful opportunity for all to see the abilities of the Haryana Hammer. Jitender Kumar, we know, has done rather well. Got a bronze in the 2006 Commonwealth Games. And, of course, Asian Championship bronze as well in 2008. And a World Cup gold in 2008. So we know that Jitender Kumar is very talented. He's still young, only 23. And, so here we go. Fighting today, Joel Gonzalez. Great opportunity for Jitender to show his skills. Hasn't done too much so far for his franchise, but we know that he's in superb conditioning, Ravi.
Well, this is an exhibition bout because Joel Gonzalez is not registered with the World Series Boxing. So this is an exhibition bout, and the bout has been awarded already to Venky's Mumbai fighters. So they are already 1-0 up, but the evening's action being kicked off with this exhibition bout here at the T-Box Mobile Arena in Inorbit Mall, Mumbai. Good opportunity for Jitender Kumar to polish his skills against some experienced fighters from abroad.
Gonzalez has a great guard, the two-handed guard. He hasn't got hit so far. Jitender, of course, we know has very quick hands. And the crowd, of course, nice left hook. The crowd will be a big help. Home conditions for the Venky's Mumbai fighters. And that's what they have to use to try and get the better of the LA Matador team. But as we've been saying, just a quick reminder, this is technically classified as an exhibition bout, but the 1 point already garnered, therefore, for Venky's Mumbai fighters. Let not that take away from the effort that both the boxers will put in, particularly Jitender Kumar, and both the boxers, of course, will want to impress their franchises. Will want as many fights as possible. Jitender, young and very talented. The crowd likes that left.
All this time, Gonzalez going low, and Jitender Kumar being pushed back onto the ropes, but referee Mick Barcy of England keeping a very close eye on the proceedings. The judges won't be too busy, but this time Jitender connected well. But one thing, Charu, this bout does is that Jitender cannot box next week when again Venky's Mumbai fighters are at home. So he's lost on a competitive opportunity, definitely because of this exhibition, because next week on the 16th, Mumbai will be hosting Astana Arlans.
Well, you have a point there, but I wonder if they'll be generous, Aiba that is, realizing that this is only an exhibition and perhaps Jitender's contest should not count for that rule. Just to remind those watching, if you're not aware of World Series boxing rules, boxers cannot fight in successive weeks. And therefore, of course, you need to have a nice big complement of boxers, a minimum of 15, 5 weight categories. And of course, there's no maximum. So most of the franchises now realizing that the nature of the sport, of course, means you probably have to have a lot of reserves, at least 4 in each category. And to me, it looks like Jitender Kumar has done very well, more aggressive of the two, clearly. And good defensive abilities shown by Joel Gonzalez of the LA Matadors.
Certainly a good start by Jitender Kumar and making most of the opportunities that came his way. There you see Jitender Kumar being aggressive as he came in and had some tough punching to contend with Gonzalez, but Jitender was not. He made sure that his defense was in the right position, and it's a good practice bout for Jitender Kumar, because Gonzalez looks like a pretty compact boxer and can pack a pretty punch. So even though it's only a bantamweight category and we were expecting a little more footwork, but being an exhibition bout, the adrenaline level will not be the same as for a real contest.
Well, yeah, I realize what you're saying, Ravi, but eventually, of course, when you get inside the ring and it heats up a bit, then the adrenaline also shoots. And we think that this contest is going to just be far more aggressive as we go along. A nice combination.
Let him go, Mumbai, let him go, Mumbai. Stop, stop, stop. Hey,
the referee
no
quite
more.
happy to
Box.
indicate that he can't be hitting at the back of the head. What it does do, of course, this World Series boxing promoted by Aiba is that it gives all the amateur boxers a great taste of professional boxing. If they were to turn pro, this is what they can expect. As you can see, there's no protective guards here, nothing for the head or elsewhere. And oh yeah, nice combination by Jitender once again. It's important to be accurate and not waste energy. Jitender is that.
While this being an exhibition bout, a quick opportunity for us to go through the competition format. Group A has got Milan, Moscow, LA, Astana from Kazakhstan, Mumbai and Bangkok, who unfortunately had to give 4 walkovers. So they are in a bit of a problem there, but Group B has got some very tough teams. Leipzig Leopards from Germany. Then you've got Baku Fires, Mexico City Guerreros, Paris, the defending champions, Beijing and Istanbul. So Group B certainly looks tougher at the moment, and Milan at the moment leading Group A with all win record, 9 points from 3 weeks of boxing, and Leipzig and Baku are undefeated in Group B.
Well, again, good defensive capabilities shown by Gonzalez. And Jitender Kumar is unable to land as many punches as he might have liked. Just a little untidy. Oh yeah, both boxers landing a punch each. A nice right by Gonzalez. He's shown a lot of ability. Just remind those watching that Gonzalez not yet registered for the LA Matadors. I suppose when he is soon, then he'll be a big asset to them. Jitender Kumar, the Haryana Hammer, having won a World Cup gold in 2008, has lots of confidence, lots of exposure, and he's in pretty good shape, which we can, of course, gauge easily. Now, this being a 5-round contest of 3 minutes each does test your stamina too. Unlike amateur boxing, this is definitely a step up. And every once in a while, the stamina of the boxers is tested, particularly rounds 4 and 5.
Well, at the moment, Venky's Mumbai fighters are at number 5 in Group A. What they should be aiming at and should be able to achieve this week is to get to number 4, where the top 4 teams will qualify for the quarterfinals, which will be held in March, and that is what the debutant franchise should be aiming at.
Well, it's not easy, but yeah, you're right. This is a big opportunity for Venky's Mumbai Fighters to move up. In the second round, a little more even this. Jitender Kumar might have taken the first round for me, but Gonzalez is fighting back, showing a lot of ability, and of course that defensive capability as well. But yeah, just about that, the placings in the group, a great opportunity for Venky's Mumbai Fighters. They are 2-0 ahead even before the contest started tonight, being one up in the bantamweight category, and later we'll fill you in with the happenings in the light heavyweight category as well, where the LA Matadors have been unable to field the boxer because of a strange, bizarre variety of reasons. And therefore, Venky's Mumbai Fighters start with a virtual 2-0 score in this 5-bout contest. So all they really have to do is simple mathematics: win one bout today, and they'll take it at least 3-2. But easier said than done, Ravi, because the LA Matadors are a very tough outfit.
Well, that certainly is going to be a challenge as we get round number 3 underway. And Astana Arlans this week are at home to Dynamo Moscow, so that's not going to be an easy bout for them. And we could see some upheavals here as Mumbai will be looking to put one across LA and then move into third place behind Moscow or Astana, whatever the case may be. But Moscow at the moment have 6 points, same as Los Angeles Matadors, while Astana and Mumbai are at 4 each. Remember, this is only an exhibition bout being held in the bantamweight category because Jayet Gonzalez was not registered with the World Series Boxing within the registration deadline in the first week of October, and that has denied them a point. He will be an official LA Matador fighter in January when the registration reopens.
Well, yeah, good reminder that this is an exhibition bout. But like I said, Ravi, that once the two boxers get warmed up, it's going to be a terrific contest, which is what we see happening in there. It's all getting pretty heated. And the clinches don't seem to be working too well for Jitender Kumar, because when they get up close, then the quicker hands of Gonzalez seem to be inflicting a little bit of injury, particularly his lefts, which Jitender Kumar will be watchful about. Now, a lot of punches of Jitender, unfortunately, being absorbed by the nice defensive guard of Gonzalez. And what that does mean eventually is that so much energy is being used up by Jitender. And we'll have to eventually see whether in round 4 and 5, Jitender still is as aggressive as he has been in the first 3.
Well, certainly a great learning experience for Jitender Kumar, because he knows that he will be facing such or superior opponents in the coming weeks. And that should certainly give him a few lessons to watch, and also his coaches to try and polish his skills as the contest goes along. And don't forget, 2012 is an Olympic year, and that certainly will be something that the boxers will have. And this time a good left from Jitender connects, and Gonzalez has Jitender backpedaling, showing some skills. But it's quite nice to see, Charu, that the crowd is now getting warmed up with this exhibition bout, and we've got 2 real contests to come. So that will really get the crowd working behind the Mumbai fighters.
Well, it's so important, Ravi, because the home advantage is what every team requires to lift their performances at least 10 to 15%. That's the quantity that I ascribe to it. And Jitender Kumar here certainly utilizing the crowd every once in a while, showboating when he thinks he's connected, and the crowd identifies with that. But I'll tell you what, Jitender is getting as much as he's giving, because Gonzalez is not afraid to land a few punches himself, and he's absorbed a lot in that two-handed guard of his. Another almost even round as far as my judgment's concerned. You mentioned this is an exhibition, but we still have to score it in our minds, and I'm sure those watching will be quite happy to make their opinions as well.
Well, certainly the judges wouldn't be scoring. They are not scoring these bouts. So as we look at the action from round number 3, there you see Jitender going in for a few punches, but not really able to land. This one is on the glove, so wouldn't have scored on the judges' cards. But Jitender has got to learn how to get past that high guard that Gonzalez is holding on. And This one, a good jab to the head, which opened up the opportunity, but unfortunately Jitender wasn't able to follow up. So that was round 3 action. Remember, this is only exhibition bout. We've got the big action, the competitive bit coming up in a short while. Round number 4 gets underway. Jitender Kumar of India in the black shorts and Joet Gonzalez of the Los Angeles Matadors in the red shorts. Changing his stance now. Jitender has decided to go southpaw. Now that's interesting.
Not for long though. A lot of work to the body, but most of those not quite connecting because again, we've talked about that very compact guard of Gonzalez and he uses it well to keep the punches away.
Joet Gonzalez, and it's certainly going to be a testing time for Jitender because he knows that he's fighting an exhibition bout, but he's getting as good as he's giving. So he's got his work cut out for himself in this bantamweight category. This time trying to go in very close. But talking about showboating, we've got the big showman of the World Series boxing, the favorite, I would say, Siddharth Varma, coming up. That's the lightweight bout.
Yeah, we'll wait for that. Meanwhile, Jitender showboating a bit himself.
It's a 3-minute break now, first break. Okay, and then you have to speak for 2 minutes to fill in the gap.
Right!
It's all getting a little scrappy.
Right!
Good to see, Ravi, that Jitender is in fantastic shape. Of course, so is Gonzalez, but just to see the kind of hard work that's gone in. And that's one of the developments here in Indian boxing because of the World Series boxing. A nice combination. The crowd likes that by Jitender, but I must say, not too many punches landed. Now, having a franchise system, the boxers are looked after very well, just about every need of theirs. And I'm sure that a lot of Indian boxers will now want to be a part of Venky's Mumbai fighters. There's also a bit of a purse. Great initiative by Aiba, we've got to admit, giving them a taste of what's to come in professional boxing, should they want to have a career there. And of course, their amateur hopes continue to remain. Their Olympic qualifications remain. And oh, a big right by Jitender. That might have hurt Gonzalez a bit.
Well, certainly Jitender is showing that he has got it to do it at the top level, and will be looking to make an impression here on the chief coach as well, so that he gets opportunities in the coming weeks. Remember, next week it's going to be a very tough bout when Mumbai fighters are at home to Astana Arlans, and they are looking as the toughest team here because of course they will be one of the teams that is looking for a quarterfinal place from Group A.
I must confess, the Moscow Dynamos look very strong. And of course, the opening fight of the Venky's Mumbai fighters was against another very tough outfit. And, the Dolce & Gabbana Milano Thunder were quite a handful. They have some world #1s, and I dare say that not only are they topping the group right now, but they will probably continue to top the group as we go along. So watch out for the Italian side. The LA team is not doing too badly, the Matadors. But today is the opportunity that Venky's Mumbai fighters, in their very first year in World Series boxing, are looking for. Jitinder's abilities, you can see that he's tiring just a bit. He does lower his guard and showboat a bit. A lot of those punches being absorbed by the guard of Gonzalez.
Well, certainly trying his level best, Jitender, but not able to connect as he would like. But that dropping that guard would always be a dangerous thing. As round number 5 is called, the 5th and last round. Remember, each bout is 5 rounds of 3 minutes each, and rounds 4 and 5 certainly start taking a toll on the boxers, especially if you're not used to fighting at this level and at that speed. You've got to maintain that momentum right through all your 5 rounds, and that's what the Indian boxers have got to learn. Remember, this is only the first time that the Indian boxers have got an opportunity, the debut for Venky's Mumbai fighters in the World Series boxing. But one thing must be said, that they did manage to pick up a point against the strongest team in the group, that is Milano Thunder.
true. They went down 2-3. And that, of course, under the World Series boxing rules, gives you 1 point, even though you go down. Jitender inviting aggression by Gonzalez. And Gonzalez does strike with the left, so perhaps not the best strategy. But Jitender is a very experienced fighter. We've talked about his achievements in the past. 2006 Commonwealth Games bronze medal from Melbourne. Of course, 2007 Asian Championship bronze, and 2008 the crowning glory for Jitender, a World Cup gold medal. Hasn't done too much since, one must confess. Jitender, who is still only 23, so plenty of time. And he is the protege of one of the more celebrated boxers from India, Kumar. A lot of experience shared by Akhil, not just with Jitender, but with the rest of the Venky Mumbai Fighters team as well. And I think the team recognizes that.
Well, unfortunately, Akhil will not be in action for some time because he's got an injured calf. So we may not see him before January in the action, but certainly that's something to look forward to. Akhil Kumar is certainly a part of the Venky's Mumbai Fighters stable, and he is one of their star attractions as well.
Well, this is these are some of the tactics that Akhil usually uses, and Jitender has learned. Not so sure they'll work for him, but they do work for the crowd. This is the 5th and final round in our opening bout, which, just to remind you, is an exhibition, because unfortunately a couple of the LA Matador boxers were not registered in time, but Venky's Mumbai Fighters will take that advantage. And regardless of how this goes, there will be 1-0 after the bantamweight contest. The final moments of the 5th and final round.
Remember, this is only an exhibition bout. Venky's Mumbai Fighters have already got this bout in their kitty, leading 1-0. And add to that the walkover in the light heavyweight category, about which we'll tell you later in the show. But that gives Venky's Mumbai Fighters a 2-0 starting advantage. So all they need to do is win 1 bout and pick up all 3 points. And if they win 2, then they are going to be denying LA Matadors. So that's the end of the bout officially. Good performance there from Gonzalez, but Jitender would have learned quite a few lessons.
Well, he looks properly tired, doesn't he? Yet a game battle by the Haryana hammer of Venky's Mumbai Fighters, Jitender Kumar. I must say, I think I've said this before, that Gonzalez gave as much as he got, and much as Jitender showed a lot of aggression, a lot of his punches were absorbed rather well by the two-handed guard of this young man, Gonzalez, who is set for many good things for the LA Matadors as he goes along. Here's Jitender without the guard, and every once in a while he did get caught because of that. Some nice punches flushed to the face by Gonzalez. But Jitender, we've got to say, among many other Indian boxers, has one of the better footworks. Also good hand speed, and he's in superb conditioning. So all that makes for an exciting future for this young man.
Well, we've been telling you right through, this bantamweight contest between Jitender Kumar and Joet Gonzalez was an exhibition bout, the Indian having been awarded the bout already because Joet Gonzalez was not registered with the World Series boxing before the registration deadline of the 31st of October, and that has denied LA Matadors the opportunity to field the boxer here in this contest. As we go through the formalities, referee Mick Bassi will have the results in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will read the result, and it's going to please the home crowd, I can tell you that. It's a unanimous decision by the judges, 3-0, 50-45, Judge 2 49-46, and Judge 3 50-45. The winner from the red corner, Jitender, the Haryana hammer, Kumar!
Well, that's the confirmation that the Indians have picked up the first point officially now. And that will give them a lot of heart, especially to Siddharth Verma, because he knows that he's got his work cut out in the next bout against Eric Fowler of the United States.
Yeah, good stuff for Jitender Kumar. So the Haryana Hammer wins the first point for Venky's Mumbai Fighters. And we'll be back pretty shortly with our lightweight contest in a moment.